Hello and welcome to Midwest Motorsports. Friday night, that means it's time for the truck series to fire the engines up. We have qualified. We are at Kansas, 1.5 high bank, tri-oval, wide, flat, open the whole way. Don't look now, Mike Todd has put it on the pole. Congratulations to you, Mike Todd. Trevor McLaughlin second. Dustin Reinstedt is going to start in row 2 with Eric Thaler. Michael Samia in 5th and Albert Williams in 6th. 7th, Robert Sanders. 8th, Aaron Holroyd. 9th, Sean Happy Happick. And 10th, Colton Lanford. So congratulations to the top 10. Thank you for joining us tonight. We have 24 trucks in the Midwest Motorsports Series tonight. They're going to go racing for 101 laps at the 1.5 Kansas Speedway. Similar to Chicagoland Speedway, designed by the same engineering group. So if that might give you an idea of how the race could play out. 101 laps with 2 stage breaks at lap 23 and again at lap 45. The guys have 3 sets of tires on the ground this time, so they're going to start the race and then also have 3. I'm James J. We're joined by Colin Huffman working the cameras as we're riding with Trevor McLaughlin in the Ghost truck, who's on the outside of the front row. But Mike Todd in the 72 is going to start this race off on the pole. PBR on the hood. No wonder he's so fast. The 72 truck looking good. Congratulations to Mike Todd. Give you a quick rundown of the points as we are on race 11 of 23, so just before halfway. Eric Thaler leading the way, the godfather of Midwest Motorsports. There he is in the 15 truck on the second row. 15 truck Midwest Motorsports all over it. Red, white, and blue. There's a good look on the inside of Eric Thaler, your points leader. Dustin Reinstedt in second. Brandon Thayer third. Justin Thaler fourth. Sean Happick fifth. Michael Samia sixth. Albert Williams tied for 6th. Mark Cochran in 8th. As we're getting ready to come to the green flag, Mike Todd on the PBR truck on the inside is going to step on the throttle. Trevor McLaughlin does not let him get away, but Mike Todd throws up a little bit of a block, enough to scare Eric Thaler into taking that third line just in case. Lets Dustin Reinstedt sneak in to second now. Nice move, Dustin Reinstedt. In the 11 truck, now gonna go down low, riding with Eric Thaler. Trevor McLaughlin got sideways right in front of the crowd, and we're yellow after just the first lap. Trevor McLaughlin tried to throw a block down low on Eric Thaler. I don't know if it's actually a block or not, but they're still wrecking behind. Adam Sondag's in it. 39 of Brandon Morris is in it. Travis Jones in the 96 is in it. Here we go. We're looking at the 90 truck. He just got sideways. I don't think he was trying to throw a block. I think he just had too much steering input and cold tires. I don't think there was any contact. It wasn't netco. Just too much steering input. Let's go with Trevor. Yeah, he got loose. It broke loose. I don't know if it was too much instant steering, but regardless, he's going around. Here's a good look. 81 almost gets away. Good to see the red and black of the 81 back in the truck. But they're wrecking behind him. Brandon Morris and the Scots. Adam Sondag getting a push from behind. Michael Samia got tied up in it. Justin Thaler can't catch a break for nothing. 78 goes around. Wrecking everywhere. Here we are with the guy that started it. And, oh man, he just caught a bump, honey. I don't think he did anything wrong. Then tried to catch it, and there's what it looked like. in Trevor McLaughlin's helmet. Look, we're just watching. Oh, Kevin Mayer. Kevin Mayer got away with one. I think Kevin Mayer got a 0X after all that. Here we are riding with the 77. Oh, maybe not. All right, everybody pits. There's Trevor. Where's Kevin? Here we go. Let's ride with them. They're wrecking way up ahead. He slams on the binders. Everybody's wrecking. Find a gap, find a hole, shoot for the smoke and step on it. Oh, barely. Not a 0X. He's off track there too. He'd be lucky to get away with the 2X. They'd probably take it. And he's going to get a good restarting spot. After all that too. Going to restart 7th. After qualifying 16th, he'll take it. Thanks, Colin, for those great replays. One of the underrated contributors to the Midwest Motorsports volunteers, our camera guys. Thanks, Colin. Josh Watt doing race control. Pretty awesome that Midwest Motorsports Truck Series has dedicated race control. Quick on the space bar, I think, is what Josh Watt has the shortcut key set to. Space bar, throw a yellow right away. All right, so we're going to restart with Mike Todd still in the front. Dustin Reinstedel, second row. Look at Michael Samia here. 12th after all that. He did come into the pits, though. Might as well. So we got 2 laps in. So much for the long run theory. I was hoping for some long runs tonight. I still think we're going to get at least one green flag stop. We might see some pit strategy play out because we're going to go green for 101 laps. The lights are still on Barney's pace car. So we're going to at least get one more lap. Let race control figure out where everybody is. If you're on the Twitch stream, we appreciate you watching. Give us a chat us up, tell us who you think's going to win or who you're rooting for. 24 trucks. Pick a favorite. Maybe tell us who your favorite paint job is, your favorite livery. These guys spend a lot of time working their paint. One of the 3s on board will get it next time. Sorry about that. We appreciate you. There's your points leader, Eric Thaler in the 15. It's going to start in the second row inside this time. 25 is Sean Happett. High up in the points. Good to see the 29 of Andrew Miller also was able to avoid some of that. In the 5th. But here we go. Let's go racing again. Riding now with Eric Thaler. As he follows just outside of Dustin, you can barely see. Oh, he's got around Dustin. Now takes the second lane, second spot. Looking back at Dustin Reinstedtel's Toyota, single file now. After he's calmed down, got out of the way. Eric Thaler looking racy. Goes high. Mike Todd has no choice but to try to shortcut the tri-oval. And he does so. Eric Thaler leaving plenty of space. Not around him, but definitely building speed. There's the crossover move as Mike Todd. Eric Thaler showing his experience there. Doing the crossover move. Eric predicted that. Timed it just right. Now he has to drive in his mirrors. Block Dustin Reinstedel, who's shortcutting the tri-oval. Try to get around Mike Todd as well. Got some guys coming out of the pit. Two wide, three deep. Kevin Mayer working his way up to fourth. Dustin Reinstedel looking low inside of the 72 of Mike Todd. And Dustin Reinstedel with some speed now. Mike Todd pinching him down, not letting Dustin carry that speed. Dustin has to correct and get some steering input. But Dustin Reinstedel's got his eye on the front. 77, Kevin Mayer following right in the tracks of Bear Nation. You get a good look at the paint on Dustin Reinstedel's University of Pikeville, Kentucky Bear Nation, trying to take it to the front. Side by side across the line, too close to call. Said Eric Thaler was first around that time by. Kevin Mayer following Dustin Reinstedel. Can he get by Eric Thaler? He's got Sean Happick right behind him, giving him a little push, but new leader, 11. Dustin Reinstedel headed to the front. There's Kevin Mayer in the 77, trying to follow him. Travis Jones, Sean Happick, and Mike Todd all racing hard. These are the Midwest Motorsports truck guys. This is the racing we like to see. I'm excited. On the edge of my seat is just lap 10 and 11. These guys are letting it eat. No lift, new tires, a green track. Got the crash out of the way, so all the pre-race jitters are gone. We know we're racing now. Sean Happick getting by the 15. That middle line not looking the best. It's like down low, right on that white line. It's going to be the fast way. So we're doing a great job looking at the pace. Oh, that's a cool eagle on the side of Sean Happick's 25 truck. You got to really know where the guy is on the outside lane. Once again, Eric Thaler living in the danger zone. There you go. Get inside. That was close. Eric Thaler almost got crossed up there with Sean Happick. Now Eric Thaler does get on the inside. Now we can start to run that shorter distance around the track. See if he can make up some ground that he lost. Travis Jones in the 96. We've seen him run up front, especially at Charlotte. He got a real good run. The stage wins, I believe. As Eric Thaler now in third, following Dustin Reinstedel in first, and Kevin Mayer in the blue truck with the yellow spoiler. There we go. I think run that shortcutting all the way down the apron as they cross the line. They were 3 wide back there. Lots of action further back in the pack. 96 trying to get around the 25. The pole sitter 72, Mike Todd just hanging in there. Eric Thaler still about a lane and a half high. Sean Happick, 4th gear, wide open, 178. 178 miles an hour. We're going to lap 23. Pits are going to close 2 laps before that if anybody wants to play a strategy game. There they go, dropping down to the apron, trying to straight line it to the entrance of turn number 1. Here we are further back in the pack, Michael Harris. Riding with Colton Lanford in the 78. Colton Lanford in the green Mountain Dew livery, 78. And right behind him is Robert Sanders. Ryan Sargent, these guys are fighting. You're riding in 7th place, Michael Harris Jr. Colton Lanford in the 78. Mountain Dew getting some action there. From the 69, Ryan Sargent. Side by side they go. Liquid Death, canned water. Riding along with Ryan Sargent. Colton Lanford in the 78 Mountain Dew. On the outside with Brandon Morris right behind them. Sorry about that. Here's Sean Happick back up front. Dealing with Eric Thaler, but right behind him it's Mike Todd, the pole sitter. As Kevin Mayer's lost a couple spots. Sure he's not going to give up. Lap 21, pits are close. We got 2 laps to the stage. Sorry about that. Coming up on 2 laps to the stage. Sean Happick in 3rd. Top 5 will get bonus points for the playoffs, the last 10 races of the season, which are coming up. So here we go. Stage break. Next time by. Dustin Reinstedel in the 11 out front. The race is for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Eric Thaler 2nd, Sean Happick 3rd, Mike Todd 4th. Here you go, Sean Happick making a move for 2nd as Mike Todd pushes up a little bit, slides up, and Travis Jones take the 4th spot. Wait, nope, he's too far back. Here it is. Dustin Reinstedel gets the stage. Eric Thaler 2nd, Sean Happick 3rd, Mike Todd 4th, Travis Jones 5th. Travis Jones up 12 spot in the 96. Take some stage points. Good job, all you truck guys. That was a nice 21 lap run after stage 2 wreck as Barney kicks in the turbos. Goes from 0 to 150 in about 300 feet. But give the bonus points to Dustin Reinstedel. Might be able to talk to him after he gets through the pits. Here we go to pit stop. We'll see if anybody stays out, and we'll also try to see if anybody short fills or if anybody does not take tires. All right, hope everybody finds their lollipop man all right. Mike Todd gets to go all the way up to the front. Dustin Reinstedel was your leader coming in. Oh, so the 78 had to back up a little bit. There we go, Dustin Reinstedel, the race off of pit lane. Pit road, Brandon Morris. He's going to be a big mover. As his stop, he only took 2. Maybe he took only fuel. His stop was 7 seconds. You can see there the guys that wrecked and the guys that didn't wreck, whether they stopped early or not. But otherwise, everybody else is on the same strategy. That might come up to play later on. Right now, Adam Sondag decides to stay out. Even the second time by, he stays out. So Adam Sondag up front in the 89. Saving his tires. Thinks he can go a little longer in fuel. Very interesting, Adam. We'll see how it plays out. Second, Dustin Reinstedel. Brandon Morris. Big mover in that one. See if we can get Dustin Reinstedel up in the booth. That's a possibility. The lights are still on. These are a little bit. Kind of long laps. We'll see. Once again, thanks to everybody for joining us on the Twitch stream. We see you. We appreciate you. Hey, Dustin Reinstedel, it's James in the booth. You got us?
What's up, Matt? What you doing?
Hey, man. Nice job. Taking Bear Nation to the front. I see you didn't waste any time getting up there.
Yeah, really just tried to go as fast as I could in the first stage and see what it would do to the tires. I think everybody was kind of on the same game plan there.
Yeah, that'll work, man. Really close race in there, but it seems like the hugging the white line seemed to be the fast way around, then cutting the apron across the start-finish line.
Yeah, it's really just trying to break that draft behind you if you can. There's no good way to do it. This is definitely a drafting track. We're pretty much full throttle all the way around here, so it's fun. It'll be interesting at the end.
Yeah, one last quick question about tires. Do you think we're gonna see some green flag stops in that third stage?
I hope so. It'll be good to get some actual strategy going here.
Right on. Well, good luck, Dustin. We'll be watching, man. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Good luck. That is Dustin Reinstedel, stage winner. Going to take those bonus points into the playoffs. Don't look now, that number 39, Brandon Morris, only taking 2 tires. Not sure if they were rights or lefts, but 7-second stop. They might not have taken any. A couple of other guys on the same strategy, though. Ty Williams, Aaron Holroyd, and maybe Trevor McLaughlin, saving those tires for later. As we're coming to the green this time by, Adam Sondag did not stop, so he's going to have to stop for fuel maybe before stage 2. Maybe he's counting on another caution. So Adam Sondag is going to take him to the green, the restart zone. As we're still yellow. Do they wave that off? They waved it off. I see yellow on the top left. We see you, A-Man. Thanks for the tip. Barney's going to lead this next lap one more time. There might have been a issue with the order in the back of the pack, so we'll give him a little more time to sort that out. ...2011, the Richard Petty driving experience opened up here at the Kansas Speedway. They got lights in 2011 also, and they got a second weekend. All right, now we're green. Adam Sondag, bringing it to the green flag. We're going racing. Dustin Reinstedel let Adam get away a little bit. He's going to allow Brandon Morris in the 39 God's truck to go inside. Eric Thaler right behind Dustin Reinstedel. Ty Williams, Albert Williams in the 81 red and black Snap-on, trying to look for somebody to ride with, race with, as Eric Thaler has pushed Dustin Reinstedel back to the front. Good push Ty Williams follows him, almost takes the front off Adam Sondag, but doesn't, as Sean Appick goes around the outside of Adam Sondag. Here we are riding with him now. You can see his steering input. You got a truck on the outside, can't open it up all the way. 73, that's Aaron Holroyd. There's Sean Appick in the 25. The blue Mountain Dew vehicle. As boy getting crossed up behind him. 4 wide, I saw. I think it was Trevor McLaughlin who's blinking a little bit, but I did see him sideways. Is that Brandon Morris even behind him? Yep. Brandon Morris has dropped like a rock after just taking 2 tires. He's following Adam Sondag. They're both going to the back. Aaron Holroyd, Boot Barn, 73 on the outside, getting passed by Mike Todd and Travis Jones on the 96. As well, it looks like coming off of turn 4, they're just heating those tires up and starting to develop a lot of understeer. 96 gets into the 72. What a save! 72 sideways, does not spin it. There you go. Oh man. 72, watch that orange line on the steering wheel with the helmet shake. Gets it sideways there. Oh, 45. Oh yeah. Great save, Mike Todd. Somebody buy that man a PBR after this race. Oh, we're yellow for something. Mike Todd deserves a PBR. Congratulations. We still end up going yellow. Find out why. 69 Ryan Sargent gets tied up with 74 Michael Harris Jr. Let's see what happens. Ryan Sargent. Oh, yeah, looks like Michael Harris got a little sideways. Ryan Sargent thought the door was open, and Michael Harris just decided to catch it. He wasn't going low to stay low. He was just got a little loose. So watch the truck in front of Ryan. And yeah, it just happens so fast. We get a good look at the flames on the 74. But so here we are with Sargent. 74 goes down, but it's actually just a tank slapper. Got to give a little bit more space this early in the race. Pick and choose your battles. Lap 33, we got 10 green laps. Well, a couple of green laps. We're going to lap 45 for the next stage. And what a push Eric Thaler in the 15 gave to Dustin Reinstedel to get away from the madness happening behind him. Adam Sondag in the pits, Michael Harris in the pits. This is the stop that Adam Sondag was looking for. So let's see how this plays out for Adam in this 89. As well as Michael Harris might be able to get some tires, but remember, Adam Sondag did not stop at the first stage. So now he can stop, get full fuel, full tires. Not only is he good to go to the stage, but he's got the freshest tires. He does have to start in the back, which would be 21st. Oh, maybe not. He's going to start 18th as some other guys chose to pit. Ron Schamer in the 97. Hunter Jock. Craig Nagy. Leader is Dustin Reinstedel. Lights are still on. Got one more lap. All right, Dustin Reinstedel, Eric Thaler, Sean Happick, Albert Williams, Aaron Holroyd. Speaking of Albert Williams and Aaron Holroyd, this past Sunday on the Ribbonvale Twitch stream, Albert Williams brought home the win in his first Midwest Motorsports victory after trying hard in the trucks, Xfinity and Cup. Shout out to my man Albert Williams for winning the race. Aaron Holroyd was the commentator and was able to bring him home to the checkered flag on race day. So it's Sunday night in the Cup Series, 7 o'clock p.m. Same Twitch stream. We'd love to have you join us. All right, Dustin Reinstedel, after winning stage one, is he going to start up front? He's currently second in points, 18 points back. He's going to bring the field to green. All 24 trucks are still in the race. But let's go racing. Dustin Reinstedel steps on the gas. Sean Happick in the 25 is on the inside. Eric Thaler in the Midwest Motorsports Blue 15 on the outside. Aaron Holroyd looking to go up front now, as he is currently fourth in the 73. Got Mike Todd and Albert Williams fighting for fifth, as your pole sitter Mike Todd in the 72 drops down below. Sean Happick in the 25 working to get second place, or to stay in second place. Eric Thaler has room to run that middle line. Now he goes a little higher. It's going to be a little easier on the tires the higher up you are. Dustin Reinstedel says, I see you up there, Eric. Just push me again. But they have the 25 truck to get around first before the 15 and 11 can work together. They got to figure out what to do with Sean Happick. Sean Happick says, I ain't going nowhere. I am following Bear Nation. Here's Eric Thaler in the 15. Trying to get half a truck, trying to get some clean air on his nose. Now he's got it, moved over just in time and got clean air, and now he's able to suck up right into Dustin Reinstedel. Eric Thaler showing why he is leading the points. Moves like that. It just makes it look easy. You know, everybody's fighting. We have 24 trucks trying to fight, and Eric Thaler seems to, and Dustin Reinstedel, seems to find their way to the front every time, almost at will. It's a little bit of patience. When the opportunity arises, he takes it. 72, Mike Todd, we know he's faster. He sat on the pole. He's doing a good job. He knows this track. He's not going to try to push it 3 wide, though, is he? He was looking like it. Saw that middle lane open up. This is what Midwest Motorsports trucks are all about. We're glad you're watching it with us. Eric Thaler trying to see if he can slide in. Maybe push the 25 for a little bit. Get any distance away. When you're working in a pack of 6 trucks, or even 8 trucks, it's just living on the edge of control. The air does some funny things after about 3 trucks. I think that's why Eric was always half a nose off of the rear bumper, to make sure that some air gets on that front splitter, splitting the air between the top and the bottom of the car, truck. And we're yellow. Back her down, back her down. Hope it's not for Justin Thaler in the 00. Albert Williams, those guys all survived. Sure, we're going to get a replay. What happened? Oh, stage. That was quick. Thank you, Josh. Whoa, 77. Kevin Mayer and Michael Harris Jr. It crossed out Michael Harris not having the day he wanted. Sorry about that. They are going to call this the stage, I believe. This is we're working lap 41. So here we go. 44 is, there you go, 77. Oh, just came up. Michael Harris can't disappear. I think Kevin Mayer thought he was clear all the way to the safer wall, but he wasn't. Hunter Jacques barely missed getting involved in that one. Oh, look at that. Eric Thaler jumps off of the line out of the pit first. Dustin Reinstedel gets credit for winning stage 2. 25 gets credit for second. That would be Sean Happick. 15, Eric Thaler gets credit for third. 72, Mike Todd gets credit for fourth. And the 96 of Travis Jones gets credit for fifth. And Michael Samia actually has the fastest lap of the race so far, which is no surprise. We know Michael Samia is fast. Stays out. Wants to know what it's like on the front. Gonna have some clean air working. Yeah, he wasn't quite clear all the way to the wall and nowhere to go. Kevin Mayer had a good run earlier, running up front after avoiding the wreck. Got some good experience out of it. Dropped to the back after the first stage. And look at the chrome on Michael Samia. You gotta like that. Number 3. See how long you can go on tires. Remember, they had 3 sets of tires in the pits when they started the race. All right, everybody get a refill of their chips and salsa. Your Friday night. Grab another blanket. We're going to go racing. Michael Samia is going to bring us to green. Now we can start counting some green flag laps on tires. Michael Samia last got tires on lap 25. You can learn more about it in all of the Midwest Motorsports leagues on Monday nights at 9 p.m. right here. Ant Caster is the MC of the Cool Down Lap, a podcast for Midwest Motorsports only. Eric Thaler, the guy right there driving the 15 truck, joins us with his brother Justin Thaler and myself to talk about everything Midwest Motorsports, all 4 series, trucks, Xfinity, and Cup, Monday night, 9 p.m. Scan the QR code or go to midwest-motorsports.com for more. Scan the QR code on the screen. It'll take you right to it. Right now, let's go back racing Midwest Motorsports trucks as Michael Samia lights up those used tires and takes off. First, let's see how long he can stay up front. Not very long, as Eric Thaler gets around, as well as Colton Lanford in the 78. '78 Colton Lanford looking low. On the inside of Eric Thaler. And we're wrecking again for Ryan Sargent. Adam Sondag. Looks like Honor Jacques got in there too. But Ryan Sargent just not having a great night. Oh, Dustin Reinstedtle's in the middle of this. Ryan Sargent all by himself gets sideways, tank slapper, and decides to come down instead of going up. He was on the outside of four wide. Oh, he got crossed up with Dustin Reinstedtle just before that. Looks like he tried to clear himself once again. 69 is the black and white truck. No, he got tank slapped. No contact with Dustin there. But he did get crossed up. Trevor McLaughlin pushes the 11 3 or 4 times, but the 11's able to keep it straight. But Ryan Sargent is a pinball and pinball machine. Adam Sondag right in the side door. 44, Honor Jacques with nowhere to go. But I hope Ryan Sargent is okay. Honor Jacques, nowhere to go, riding with him now. The helmet shake. Oh, just wasn't expecting Sondag to hit the 69 of Sargent. He was clear until he wasn't. And pit lane is closed, and we go yellow. This is going to give Mike Samia a chance to come in and get some tires, which he does. He's now back on the track. Robert Sanders also coming in the 84. Not the night Honor Jacques was looking for. He's been in it a couple times. So the 15, Eric Thaler still leading. Colton Lanford, 78. Wonder how Dustin got so far at the back to be caught up in that. Maybe he'll tell us a little later. But lots of racing left. Everybody's got at least one at least exactly one fast repair. Looks like Adam Sondag's going to get the lucky dog. Or the wave around at least. Lights are still on, so we got at least one more lap. See if I can find out a little more about Kansas Speedway. IRL is raced here. They do have a road course infield as well. Arca Menards series is raced here. The last IMSA road course was in 2014, so they're not using that anymore. Probably the Grand Am series as well. International Speedway Corp, they own a lot of tracks, owned by several members of the France family. Daytona, among others. And Penske. All right, lap 51, so we're just past halfway. 15 of Eric Thaler is showing your leader. He's going to bring us back to the green flag. Not bad. Not a bad showing for Colton Lanford in the 78. Let's see if he can keep it going. A little Midwest Motorsports connection. Colin Huffman's dad helped build Kansas. So that's cool. Maybe he'll share those pictures with us on the Discord sometime this week. I remember they had some weepers. Apparently Colton's dad was involved in relieving those weepers in turn 1. All right, let's go racing. Eric Thaler in the 15 steps on it, surprises Colton Lanford. Oh, as 25 Sean Happett goes around on the green flag. Let's see if they bring it out to yellow. Sean Happett is still there, but not in jeopardy if he can get it going again. He's not in the track, so really no threat to traffic. As we're too wide, got Albert Williams and Aaron Holroyd on the inside. Up front, Colton Lanford still hanging in there. On the outside is Mike Todd and Justin Thaler. But up front, we got these guys. Eric Thaler, Colton Lanford, Travis Jones, 1, 2, 3. Mike Todd and Albert Williams fighting it out for 4th. Side by side. Oh, Colton Lanford right up on the rear bumper there. So let's take the second lane. Don't take out the leader. That was close. Now Travis Jones trying to push Colton Lanford past Eric Thaler. Have a new leader, Colton Lanford. Look out. 78 slides down right in front. Says, hey, I'm here. Look at me now. Colton Lanford, qualified 10th. Currently 1st. Justin Reinstettel, after all that, all the way back up to 8th. So happy to be out of the back of the pack after getting involved in that dust up a little earlier. Apparently not enough damage to slow him down. He's turning the fastest lap of the race. But, oh man, nice job by Aaron Holroyd to lift just enough to let Albert Williams in the snap-on dark red and black truck drop inside without losing too much speed. Aaron Holroyd in the 73 on the 96, Travis Jones, but Albert Williams, Eric Thaler trying to cut him off. Albert Williams allows it, just gives him just enough room to get in there, but working outside, Aaron Holroyd now has pushed Travis Jones up to 2nd. Oh, into the wall, Justin Thaler, Brandon Morris, not sure if he got any help, Dustin Reinstettel back there, or if 84 Robert Sanders, but what caused Justin to go up? It was all by himself. Did he get some help? Eric Thaler's 00 in the middle, all by himself. Oh, he did get some help, but Brandon Morris was there. Brandon Morris not obligated to let Justin in. Justin's spotter said he was clear. Maybe Jim lied to him, or they don't have the trusting relationship they should. All right, but don't look now. The 96 has made a pass to the lead. Not sure if Aaron Holroyd pushed him or if Colton Lanford let it happen. But the action is definitely up front. It's now Travis Jones leading Aaron Holroyd and Colton Lanford. Albert Williams and Eric Thaler. Top 5. So here we are riding with Eric Thaler on the outside, currently 5th. Just inside him is Albert Williams in the 81. There he shows up. Travis Jones taking a short line. Eric Thaler holding that 3rd line. They're 3 wide. And here's Dustin Reinstettel, number 11, finding his way to the front once again. Eric Thaler giving Albert Williams a push before releasing just before the turn, just at the right spot. And here's the 11 as Colton Lanford pushes up. Dustin Reinstedel, I think we're starting to see tires of a little bit of an effect as we're working lap 61 now. We're coming to lap 61. Travis Jones and Aaron Holroyd in the boot barn, 73. Looking for the lead. Can Aaron Holroyd lead a lap? Coming down into turn 3 now. Aaron Holroyd has the preferred line down low, right on that white racing line. Can he slide up and block the 96? Or does he take the short line? As they come across the line, Aaron Holroyd leads a lap. Congratulations to my cut broadcaster commentator, Aaron Holroyd, leading the truck race, showing these guys how to do it. Dustin Reinstedel slides up in front of Eric Thaler. Eric Thaler says, all right, let's work together. Meanwhile, back up front, Aaron Holroyd trying to get enough of a lead in front of Travis Jones to slide up and block him. Travis Jones worried about Albert Williams behind him. Every man for himself right now. Albert Williams in the 81 wants the lead too, especially after his win in the Cup Series Sunday. Aaron Holroyd, the leader. 96, Travis Jones, second. Albert Williams, third in the 81. As Travis Jones now pushes Aaron, trying to get Aaron unrattled a little bit, pushing him late into the corner entry. Eric Thaler in the wall, that's not new. He's going to do that. Man, hard to catch your breath. All this action, we're just 63 laps in. Travis Jones wants the lead back. Got Albert Williams behind him, but there's Aaron Holroyd in the 73. Current leader, all by himself. Dustin Reinstedel and Eric Thaler. Oh, Dustin Reinstedel, Robert Sanders, and Mike Todd now, as Eric Thaler's tires drop off a little bit. But up front, it's all Aaron Holroyd and Travis Jones. Riding in the cockpit with Travis Jones, you're seeing what he sees. Aaron Holroyd now using his mirrors, try to figure out not too much to take himself out. Now the preferred line is Travis Jones on the inside. What can Aaron Holroyd do as he keeps his foot down just a little bit longer? Lifting, trying to keep his momentum and speed up, taking the long way around. Travis Jones credits the lap, but Aaron Holroyd a little bit more momentum on working that high line. All by himself though. Now we're starting to see the difference in the driver and the tires. The goodie has run out of the tires, and it's all up to the driver working the track and the race line now. As Robert Sanders has moved up a spot. He's in the 84. Multicolored black with some turquoise blue. Here's Albert Williams diving down low, filling up the mirrors of the 96 Travis Jones. Albert Williams, is he going to work with Travis Jones to try to break away from the pack a little bit and then duke it out one-on-one? We're going to keep going 5 deep. We're anybody's race. I kind of narrowed down my competition first and then battle it out, especially with 42 laps to go, 43 laps left, 179 miles an hour still for Albert Williams. As Robert Sanders and Aaron Holroyd go too wide. Dustin Reinstedel and Mike Todd for yellow. For the 78, Colton Lanford. And the 28, Norm Snyder. What happened? Norm Snyder down low in the Texaco. Colton Lanford. Oh, Norm Snyder gets on the apron. and shoots up right into Colton Lanford. And Kevin Mayer has a magnet in his truck tonight. What happens to Norm? It looks like he gets two wheels up and then his wheel turns right. Nothing he can do. Oh, hard hit. Two wheels up off the road. The other two now. Spins around right front. Oh, that's more than. I hope you got a fast repair there, Norm. You're going to need that one. And Colton Lanford in the 78. Looks like he comes down hard too. 28 with a hard hit into the wall. 78. And there's Norm. The helmet shake. Boom. And that's what happened. Colton gets hit by Kevin Mayer and he goes around at least twice. So, Colton Lanford, now you know what it's like to be on the spin cycle of a dryer at home. Hope you got some fabric softener at least to get your thoughts together. Come back to Earth from whatever planet you are on as you're went around and around and around. All right, so let's see if everybody comes in to get tires. We missed a pit cycle here. We might be able to show a cool graphic here in a second to tell us. Adam Sondag stays out again. Justin Thaler looks like he stayed out. Norm, I hope you're okay after that hard hit. Take 2 Advil and call your doctor in the morning. Don't forget Midwest-Motorsports.com. It's where you can find everything about our league. If you want to join the truck, scan the QR code there. We have trucks on Friday night, 9 p.m. start time for practice. Xfinity on Saturday night at 6 p.m. Cup on Sunday at 7 p.m. And GT4s are the current road series on Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. all Eastern. Scan the QR code. It'll take you right to our link tree that has our Twitch feed, our YouTube page, the homepage for Midwest Motorsports. There you can find out how to register. It's very easy. Come join us. Check out the rules. Decide what night you want to join. Come racing with Midwest Motorsports. Have a great time. We're glad you're here with us. The lights stay on the pace car. Means we'll have one more lap. And the lights go out on the pace car. We have like just a couple of minutes. Get back around. Oh, I do see Colton Lanford's down in the race chatter. Sorry I missed him. It might be a little late to grab him now. But anyway, Colton, if you're listening, we hope you're all right. All right, let's go racing. Travis Jones, Robert Sanders on the front row. Albert Williams, Dustin Reinstettel, second row. Travis, everybody's coming to pit on lap 69. Nobody has stayed out except a couple of lap guys. Travis Jones is going to lead us back to green. The 96, the race is on you in that restart zone. And lets it rip. Gets a good start. Albert Williams on the inside. Dustin Reinstedel drops down right behind the 81. Got Kevin Mayer with the yellow spoiler behind him, pushing your pole sitter Mike Todd up high a little bit. Travis Jones jumps out to about a truck lead before Albert Williams and Dustin Reinstedel can catch back up to him in the draft. But Travis Jones goes high, opens the door for Albert Williams. Come right on in, sir. Dustin Reinstedel is to leave that door open for me too. It's going to be that generous of a day. New leader, Albert Williams. Snellville, Georgia's Albert Williams. Dustin Reinstedel slides up just clear of the 96. Makes it. One, two, three right here. It's further back. They're fighting in the pack. Good to see Brandon Morris has made his way back up to the top 6 now. Just behind Robert Sanders. Brandon Morris in the Scott's black, green, and yellow truck. Aaron Holroyd moving up. Brandon Morris moves up again in the top 5 now. He gets around Brandon Morris. Up front, Dustin Reinstedel trying to chase down Albert Williams. Aaron Holroyd and Eric Thaler having a good battle as well. Don't look now. Here comes Brandon Morris. He's got a good run. 26 laps to go. This race is winding down. Dustin Reinstedel in the 11. Riding on his hood. University of Pikeville, Kentucky. Bear Nation. Mike Todd looking racy further back. There we go, 3 wide. Aaron Holroyd, Travis Jones, Eric Thaler wants some of this too. But Brandon Morris, there he is. 39, one of the guys. Oh, Eric Thaler in the wall once again. Getting his Kansas stripe. Brandon Morris looking on the outside of Travis Jones, side by side. For 6th. Mike Todd, Aaron Holroyd, Eric Thaler. Brandon Morris, Travis Jones going the wrong way. Travis Jones dropping. Don't look now. Michael Samia says, hey, don't forget about me. There he is, currently 7th, but right here in the battle. Looking up at Brandon Morris. Michael Samia is hungry. He missed a race during the Christmas break and then did not want to talk about the road course too much. So he's happy to be back on the ovals. Michael Samia, no stranger to running up front with these guys. Top 2 have walked away to about almost a full second lead. Michael Samia looking under Brandon Morris. He does have traffic behind him. Trevor McLaughlin, there's the leaders. No change there. This is what I mean about working together. Pick your battles. Work together. They got a full second lead now. 9/10 of a second, 9,800. So all but a full second. And just work it out with 1 or 2 guys instead of working it out with 8. But from 3rd on back, it's anybody's race. Aaron Holroyd kind of getting a gap as Brandon Morris now looking on Eric Thaler. Four, 5 wide in the back. Dustin Ryan looking outside, but I don't think he's looking for a pass. I really just think he's making sure he doesn't run over or looking for the crossover. They go side by side. Let's see if Albert Williams gives it to him or if he fights hard. Albert Williams falls back in line, gets in the slipstream. Now let's see what happens if he pushes Dustin or if he goes to crossover. Splits wide. There's a lot of action going on behind him. $19 laps to go. Top four breaking away. Clicking down the laps. Here we go. Eric Thaler working Michael Samia's got Brandon Morris behind him. This is the battle 5th, 6th, and 7th. With 8th, 9th, and 10th not far behind. These guys are slicing and dicing. Aaron Holroyd was hauling the wall. I saw that, but it's all good. Can Brandon Morris make any ground? Can Eric Thaler work Michael Samia? Does he go for it? Here's Aaron Holroyd, too wide with Michael. This is the battle for 3rd. These guys are riding side by side. Aaron lets Mike back in. See if they can work together to catch those leaders. Lead follow is definitely a faster way to make time. Fastest lap of the race, Dustin Reinstedel. Just this previous lap. But Dustin Reinstedel all by himself is a rocket ship of a truck. It was just the right line to run. We're riding with Aaron Holroyd. He's lost ground to Mike Todd. Getting pressure from behind now. Aaron Holroyd has got Mike Samia and Eric Thaler coming up on him. Aaron Holroyd, as he used all the good up on his tires. Mike Samia gets by. Eric Thaler drops down just at the right time. Times his arc just right to pass Aaron Holroyd. Now he's got Mike Samia trapped up high. Can Eric Thaler complete the pass on Holroyd? He does. Now he's working with Mike Samia. Boy, that transition onto the apron is not a smooth transition. Eric Thaler now takes his momentum to the high line. See how they come out in the apex onto the straightaway speed-wise. Eric Thaler slips into the draft and gets up to 178. 13 to go. New leader, Albert Williams, has made it back by Dustin. Eric Thaler trying to work with Samia to catch these guys up here in the front. Albert Williams in the 81 has found some speed just at the right time with 12 to go. I'm going to assume that everybody's good to go to the end. The last lap pit was 69, but I think they went green about 73. So that would mean a 32 lap run. Can they go 32 laps on the tank? We'll find out if anybody runs short. Is somebody back here in 5th or behind playing a fuel save game? Can they make it all the way? Eric Thaler and Michael Samia still racing side by side for 5th and 4th and 5th, with Brandon Morris ready to pick up the pieces should anything happen up front. Aaron Oldroyd hanging in there for 7th right now. This is the battle 4, 5, and 6. What a race. 24 trucks started, 24 trucks still in, 17 on the lead lap. Eric Thaler in the 15 with Michael Samia and Brandon Morris. These guys know how to run side by side. Mike Todd has made it around Dustin Reinsettle too. Albert Williams now over a second lead. Can he make it all the way? This is a battle 4, 5, and 6. This is probably the closest battle on the track, so we're going to hang out with these guys. Looks like they're reeling in Dustin Reinsettle in the 11 just a little bit. There's the leaders up ahead. Everybody branching out single file. Now running the high line, you can tell the tires are starting to have a factor. Albert Williams, can he make it 2 in a row? Here's Brandon Morris in the 39. Currently 5th. So everybody single file with 7 to go. I love these long green flag runs. Oh, Brandon Morris scrapes the safer barrier as well. Everybody's starting to run that 3rd lane now that the tires are not cutting as hard as they used to previous laps. Michael Samia has all he can handle with Brandon Morris now. Good job, Brandon Morris. Going around the outside of Michael Samia, makes it stick. All right, Jason Huffman, you pulling for anybody out there, buddy? I know we see you over there on the Twitch stream. 5 laps to go. You starting to take the hats to victory lane yet or not? 1.7 seconds. The lead for Albert Williams. 2nd place is your pole sitter, Mike Todd. Dustin Reinsettle 3rd. Trying to close the gap and stay in touch with Mike Todd. Can't quite do it. 4 to go. Ty Williams is off into the distance now. So here we are riding. Riding with Dustin Reinsettle and Mike Todd. Pole sitter. As Dustin Reinsettle is looking for a way around him. Can he make it happen? And 3 to go is Eric Thaler now trying to get some speed. And Dustin Reinsettle get around Mike Todd. He's got a lot of speed on this lap. And there he goes, Mike Todd sitting duck there with Eric Thaler now trying to get around Mike Todd and Dustin Reinsettle. 2 to go. This is it. It's all over but the crime up front. Albert Williams is going to do it unless something drastic happens or he runs out of gas. For 2nd place is your 1 and 2 in points. Dustin Reinsettle and Eric Thaler, but Mike Todd's not giving up just yet. Final lap. for Albert Williams. He's way up there. Here's the race for second. Dustin Reinstella has it. Eric Thaler wants it. See if we can bring Albert Williams to the line once they go through this. There he is. The red and black Snap-on truck is back. And it is Albert Williams from Snellville, Georgia, bringing it to the line for the win. 2 in a row in Midwest Motorsports. Albert Williams, I hope you're smiling. Dustin Reinstedel comes across the line for second. Eric Thaler third. And Mike Todd fourth. Brandon Morris brings it home in P5 after starting 11th. A good run for Brandon Morris. But here he is. Look at that. Dustin Reinstedel giving Albert Williams a big thumbs up. You can see the smile through Albert Williams' helmet as he's got to be pumped up inside that truck. Eric Thaler in the 15, the godfather of Midwest Motorsports, goes by. Brandon Morris gives Albert a wave. All Albert Williams has to do now is give us some donuts, maybe a burnout. Let's see if he can do it with getting a 0X this time. But here's your final rundown as we get some great donuts from Albert Williams from Snellville, Georgia. Doing some donuts right on the start-finish line. He's had some practice after doing it Sunday. Now he's doing it on a Friday night in the truck. Congratulations. Albert Williams, you, sir, have run 2 oval races in a row, Midwest Motorsports style. Congratulations, my friend. Dustin Reinstedel second, Eric Thaler third, Mike Todd fourth, Brandon Morris fifth, Michael Samia, he'll be happy with the sixth, I guess. Justin Thaler seventh, Aaron Holroyd, after running up front, leading a couple of laps. Shout out to you, sir, Aaron Holroyd. Good job running eighth. Trevor McLaughlin, after getting in some trouble, finishes ninth. And Ron Schamer finishes 10th. All right, back it up off of the checkered stripe there, Ty Williams, and come on in to talk to us, man. Let me get you off mute. Yep. Albert Williams, you have done it, my friend. Congratulations. Hey, 2 in a row, man. How about that?
I know the momentum is building.
I like it, man. First of all, you know, you had an okay qualifying on the 3rd row. Tell me how your race went. I know, well, just you tell me what happened. I know what I saw, but what did you see from the truck?
I mean, this field was super tight. You could run it wide open, and I think between me and first place was 0.006 of a second. So I knew it was going to be like that. Got behind with the wreck on the first lap and just trying to find my way back to the front, and managed to do that by the start of stage 3. Made some daring moves, I will say, and just got back to the front and just drove off with it.
Yeah, you and Dustin there at the very end were racing hard, and you were following them for a couple of laps. I wondered if you guys were working together to try to pull away from the chaos happening behind, or if you were just doing all you could to get up front and go.
Well, I was trying to, you know, I like that we built that gap between the rest of the pack. It kept it, you know, less chaotic. I knew the tire fall off was around lap 15, where if you were running the bottom, you would have to start lifting. So when, you know, that lap 15 mark came, I jumped to the top side, and I was able to thankfully make the move on him. And then once I was able to keep my top lane, then it just about getting in a rhythm for the last 15 or so laps.
Yeah, it was a power move, man. I was wondering, the last pit stop came at that caution with at lap 70. I think y'all restarted at 74. Did you know you could go 31, 32 laps on fuel, or was fuel ever an issue?
Yeah, I knew I could make it. I was able to fill it all the way up on the last stop. So I was about 4 laps to the good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So no worries on that. My only worry was a late race caution because I didn't know what I was gonna do because I still had a set of tires in the pits just in case. But I felt like everybody else would have just stayed out and trying to make up 10 positions and a small amount of laps.
Right.
That would have been trouble. But I'm glad it stayed green for the rest of the way.
Yeah, I was glad to see a long green flag run too. That's the way it happened in the Cup Series too, man. So, congratulations. I don't know if you're paying attention to the points at all, but you were tied with Michael Samia coming into this race. Michael Samia finished 6th today, so did a little bit of jump on that. You are only 7 points behind Sean Appick, I think.
Yeah.
27 back. So anyway, a lot of racing left. Looks like you're going to be in the playoffs for the last 10 races. Yeah, just tell me what you think about what's going to happen next, man.
Yeah, it's just building momentum now. Like I didn't have a strong run at Brands Hatch, with the lap 1 incident, and then
yeah, that was ugly.
And I accidentally, over the bumps, pressing the gas a little too hard, and I just hit the wall, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. And also another run earlier in the year, I believe at Homestead, where things just didn't really go my way. Kind of pushed me back because we were up there in the top 5 in points until those moments, but starting to climb my way back into there, and I really have to close that the bonus points gap though, because Eric and Dustin, I believe, they have a pretty big gap between me.
For the bonus points.
Yeah, so when playoffs start, I got to close that in before playoffs start.
A lot can happen in the 10 race playoff, man. So,
oh yeah,
I know you're gonna fight, man. I know you got your buddy Axel there right beside you. Where does Axel sit while you're racing? Axel, for those who don't know, tell us who Axel is and what's his deal while you're racing.
Axel is my golden retriever dog. He chills right here next to me. He's actually right down here next to me right now.
Right on, man. Well, your good luck charm. I hate to break it to you. I don't know if you looked at the schedule, but we're going back to a road course racing next week at the Charlotte Roval. Thankfully, it's not one of those funky European, low grip, lots of grass tracks. But you got any practice at the Roval, and what you got for him?
I'll get some practice in over this next week for the Roval. I feel a lot more confident in my road course ability since last season when it was my debut season at Watkins Glen. That was just a quiet, lonely race for me. So now I'm actually finding that speed to compete with, the guys who have the speed consistently.
Well, congratulations on a great win, man. It's fun to see your win. It's fun to call you to the line. Anything you want to say before we let you go, man? Congratulations once again.
No, just thank you. Thank you for calling it. And, y'all do a good job. And, racing with a great group of people.
That's right. Well, you're one of them, man. We're glad to have you at Midwest Motorsports. Good luck next week, or good luck the rest of this weekend. I know you're going to be a lot of time in the sim rig, man. So good luck, man. And yeah, maybe I'll be talking to you again before the weekend's over. You never know.
Never know. But, yep, thank you.
All right. Good luck, man. All right. So that's the race from Kansas on the Friday night Midwest Motorsports trucks. For Colin Huffman in the booth, I'm James J saying stay in your lane. We'll see you next Friday night for the truck series. So we go to the Charlotte Roval. Of course, you can join us tomorrow, 6 p.m. for Xfinity. Sunday, 7 p.m. for the Cup. Otherwise, until then, stay in your lane. We'll see you then.